and it was the most difficult thing. I got up, but I've never been so sore in my life. And so we went to Hawaii, and he's like, you know, come surfing with me, and I got up instantly and was like cruising on the waves.
What happened to the fairy tale life of the princess? We have not heard from Princess Kendra Spears since she was dethroned as a princess. Did she lose everything? Join us as we reveal shocking revelations about our one-time princess, why she disappeared from the limelight, and what she is currently doing. Who is Kendra Spears, and how did she become a princess and lose everything? Watch the full video to find out. Kendra Spears. Kendra Irene Spears, also known as Princess Salwa Aga Khan, was born into a normal, non-royal family in Seattle, Washington on August 5, 1988, to Susan Mapes and Gregory Spears. Like every other normal childhood, Kendra's family could be called a middle-class family. Kendra's entry into the world of fashion happened somewhat unexpectedly. In 2008, she entered a modeling competition organized by MySpace and Ford Models, and won, earning her a contract with the prestigious agency Ford Models. This opportunity led her to an impressive modeling career that would see her working with major brands and top designers worldwide. Walking in the New York Fashion Week was where she got her big breakout as a model, as many agencies could not ignore her beautiful face and model-like body. Kendra immediately started getting a lot of jobs for modeling, runways, and pageantries. She walked the runway for Gucci, Christian Lacroix, Lanvin, Hermes, and Valentino. Kendra has appeared on the covers of Amica, Cover Magazine, Vogue China, Vogue Japan, Vogue Germany, Vogue Mexico, Y, Latino America, Ella, Allure, and Numero, and in editorials in Dazed and Confused, V, and Vogue Italia. She has been the face of Prada, Armani's Code Fragrance, and Moschino Pink Bouquet Fragrance. She has modeled in advertising campaigns for Calvin Klein, Etro, Diane von Furstenberg, and many more. Kendra immediately made a name for herself in the entertainment industry as she was the biggest model of her time, and everyone wanted her to be their model. Kendra loved what she was doing and was passionate about it. She was also known for her down-to-earth personality and professionalism. Her success in the industry was a testament to her adaptability, work ethic, and resilience. Kendra announced her engagement to Rahim Aga Khan in 2013. Was her dream of being a princess now fulfilled? Join us as we find out about her lover. Who is Rahim Aga Khan? Kendra's love life. Kendra openly announced her engagement to a Muslim prince, Rahim Aga Khan, in 2013. It was sudden as we had not heard about him. She kept their relationship private. Prince Rahim Aga Khan was born on the 12th of October 1971 in Geneva to the royal family of Karim Aga Khan and his first wife, Princess Salima Aga Khan. Who are the Aga Khans? Aga means lord and Khan means king, a title held by the Imam of the Nizari Ismaili Shias. Since 1957, the title holder has been the 49th Imam, Prince Shah Karim al-Husseini. Aga Khan IV, born 1936. Aga Khan claims to be a direct descendant of Muhammad, last prophet, according to Islam. They are the most prominent families in the Islamic world. Karim Aga Khan, Prince Rahim's father, is a Muslim leader, a billionaire, and one of the first Islamic politicians in the Aga Khan family, being the Aga Khan IV. He is the current holder of the Aga Khan network. Considered one of the 15 richest royals, he is divorced from Princess Salima and has 4 children. However, there is a recurrence in Aga Khan's family, as it seems like every male in their family always marries a model, and once they have given birth to children, we see a divorce. Let's study this pattern and see if we can derive a conclusion from the Aga Khan family. The recurring pattern we see in his father's life is his mother, Princess Salima, also known as Sarah Francis. She was a model in the early stage of her life before she met Prince Rahim's father. And afterward, she gave up her modeling career and became a housewife. After several years, they had a divorce. His brother Hussein Aga Khan also married an American model, Kristen White, who also changed her name to Khadija, and after several years, they divorced. These patterns show that the women they marry become Muslim, leaving their lives and modeling to become full homemakers. Are these patterns unbearable that the women have to leave? Let's study this pattern in Prince Rahim's life. Rahim Aga Khan. Prince Rahim received his early education in Switzerland and later attended Phillips Academy in Andover, Massachusetts. He pursued higher education at Brown University, where he studied comparative literature. After completing his studies at Brown, Prince Rahim went to the Navarra Business School in Barcelona, Spain, where he received training in business and economics. He started his career in the Aga Khan Development Network, which operates many programs covering health, rural development, and cultural preservation, amongst many others. Prince Rahim is known in society as a selfless man of virtue. From the Islamic society, he has been awarded for his selflessness and good works by helping the needy and also helping the Muslim society grow. In 2013, it was announced that he was engaged to Kendra Spears. How did they meet? What sparked the interest? Let's unveil this in the next chapter. Engagement, Marriage, and Change. In 2013, the engagement of Kendra Spears and Rahim Aga Khan was officially announced. It was said to the public that they met, according to Kendra, through Naomi Campbell, one of the world's most iconic supermodels and a trailblazer in the fashion industry. Discovered at 15, she quickly rose to fame in the late 1980s, becoming one of the first Black models to achieve international superstardom. Like Kendra, Naomi is a model and a big one, as she was one of the first Black models to have a big breakout in the model industry, irrespective of racial barriers. Known for her dedication to her craft, Naomi's influence extends beyond fashion. She has also acted in films and television and pursued music and business ventures. Naomi is a friend of Kendra, whom Kendra later thanked for introducing her to the wedding designer. Manav Gangwani is a prominent Indian fashion designer known for his luxurious and elaborate designs that often combine traditional Indian craftsmanship with modern silhouettes. Naomi Campbell introduced Kendra and Prince Rahim, and they had a relationship for 6 years before they got engaged. It shows that they are private people because, for 6 years, social media never caught a whiff of their relationship. As the first son, we knew the royals' wedding would be lavish, and Kendra was also a high profile. It would be big, but they had a get-together of only close family and friends. Why? The wedding. The fairy tale wedding, or the transition into an Islamic princess, was the highlight of Kendra's happiness. The wedding took place on the 31st of August, 2013. It was a beautiful union of cultures, traditions, and personal touches that spoke about the love story of two people coming together. The day it finally arrived, the nikah was announced in Geneva, Switzerland, at a private ceremony attended by members and friends of both families. In Islam, the nikah is a solemn and sacred social contract between the bride and the groom. Each has the liberty to define various terms and conditions of their liking and make them a part of this marriage contract. The proceedings commenced with reciting a traditional qasida in the Farsi language to praise Hazrat Ali. This was followed by the nikah, recited by His Eminence Syed Muhammad Musawi, a prominent Shia faith leader. Important details aside, let's allow ourselves to reflect on every detail about the bride and groom's dress. The 24-year-old bride and 41-year-old groom wore ivory-colored ensembles by Delhi-based designer Manav Gangwani. Rahim wore a classic sherwani in pure silk brocade with an ivory shirt and trousers. His princess wore a pre-draped sari with gold work paired with a traditional blouse with intricate jamawar hand-embroidered work, decadent antique gold-silver glass beads, and a touch of Swarovski crystals. Spears looked fairy tale perfect in a traditional sari in ivory and gold, teamed with delicate jewelry, nude sandals, and a soft chignon. She wore her hair in an elegant chignon and kept her makeup natural. Marriage, career, and change of identity? It came as no surprise when Kendra Spears changed her name to the Princess Salwa Khan, as everyone expected that she would follow the sequence and occurrence of the family whenever they married a person outside their religion. Transitioning to a princess, Kendra Spears also had to transform to become a Muslim, where she changed her name to Princess Salwa Khan and became a Muslim princess. It was expedient as she was married to a deep Islamic family, like her mother-in-law did. Kendra, or Princess Salwa, knew she would always become a Muslim to be a princess. She obliged immediately as we saw that the transition ceremony happened almost immediately after the wedding. The age gap between her and her husband, Prince Rahim, is almost 20 years, as he is 17 years older than her. her career after marriage stopped. Once again, like her mother-in-law, she had to give up being a model to become a full-time housewife, as it was a norm in that family. Kendra, a high-profile model, then quit and shocked all her agencies. As much as they would miss her, and she also would miss her passion, she would have to give it up for the sake of her marriage. Is marriage a means to end a career? The sequence of the Aga Khan family simply shows that they don't believe in women working and prefer their women to be full-time housewives and bring forth heirs to their empire. Kendra quit her job and became inactive on her social media accounts. As she joined the Aga Khan family, Kendra took on the title of Princess Salwa Aga Khan. This change symbolized her acceptance of a role with new expectations and cultural immersion. The title Salwa, an Arabic name meaning comfort or consolation, reflects qualities that are valued within the Ismaili community, embodying compassion, dignity, and a spirit of service. The shift from Kendra Spears to Princess Salwa Aga Khan, then, is not only a change of name, but a transformation that symbolizes a journey of adaptation, respect, and an embrace of new responsibilities within a globally recognized family. How was life in marriage for Kendra or Princess Salwa? We know Kendra knew what she was getting into, as we see how easy it was for her to transform into a different religion from her background, and how she could fuse into the Islamic world, leave her career, and become a full housewife. 1 year later, Princess Salwa announced she was expecting her first child. Parenthood. A year after the royal and fairy tale wedding, Princess Salwa's journey from an American supermodel to a member of one of the most prominent royal families brought her into a world steeped in cultural richness and responsibility. Prince Rahim has been prepared from a young age to take on a leadership role within the Ismaili community, emphasizing the philanthropy, education, and cultural preservation. Their backgrounds give them a unique blend of modern and traditional values to share with their children. In raising their children, the couple focuses on instilling values of compassion, service, and respect for diversity, reflecting the ethos of the Aga Khan family. They have a legacy of promoting education, peace, and social progress worldwide, values they hope their children will carry forward. As public figures, Princess Salwa and Prince Rahim are mindful of the balance between public duties and private family life. Although they play active roles in the Ismaili community and participate in global philanthropic efforts, they maintain a relatively private personal life, protecting their children from the public eye. This approach allows their children to grow normally, despite the family's high-profile status. Privacy also helps their children navigate their early years without the pressures of public scrutiny. It enables the couple to create a close-knit family environment where their children can develop their identities independently of their public roles. Princess Salwa Aga Khan and Prince Rahim Aga Khan welcomed their first child, Prince Irfan, on April 11, 2015. Born into a lineage with a long history of leadership and philanthropy, Prince Irfan represents the next generation of the Aga Khan family. Irfan is of Arabic origin, meaning knowledge, wisdom, or awareness. In Islamic culture, it is often associated with spiritual insight and understanding. Motherhood for Princess Salwa was letting go as the birth of her children was the top of her passion. Princess Salwa stopped the limelight and succumbed to a private life where we knew nothing about her marriage or personal life. Princess Salwa Aga Khan and Prince Rahim Aga Khan welcomed their second child, another son named Prince Sinan, on January 2, 2017. The name Sinan is of Arabic origin and can mean spearhead or sharp point, symbolizing focus, precision, and strength. The couple was so happy at the birth of their second son, and it brought them so much fulfillment. They were heirs to the Aga Khan Empire as the children of the first son, and male children guaranteed an inheritance. 3 years after the birth of their second son, they announced their divorce. What could have led to this? Their divorce. In February 2022, the couple announced their divorce. What could have been the cause of the breakup between the two? Love is broken, and the title of princess is gone. Did they realize they were not of the same backgrounds? Or is the normal phenomenon and pattern in the saga of the Khan family compulsory? We know for a fact that the Aga Khan family has an occurrence of marrying models and divorcing them after giving birth to children. Are the Khans looking for heirs, not love? They are all seen divorcing their wives as soon as they have enough offspring from them. Is divorce not a sin in Islam? First, marriage in Islam has no religious or spiritual significance. Marriage is a social contract, nothing more. And one can marry another person for a variety of reasons. For love, for economic reasons, for political reasons, etc. As long as the marriage is consensual and contracted, it is legitimate from an Islamic perspective. A divorce is not sinful. It is a voluntary termination of the marriage contract by consent of both parties. Though love can be a driving force in marriage, background matters. Princess Salwa and Rahim Aga Khan are from two different societies. One is from a humble and Christian society, and the other is from a wealthy and Islamic background. Even during the wedding, it was gathered that there were limited people, which gives us a slight idea that maybe Princess Salwa's family did not support the union, and the Islamic background holds rules concerning women. The cultural differences between Princess Salwa's American background and Prince Rahim's Ismaili Muslim heritage may have posed challenges. A strong sense of duty has shaped Prince Rahim's life in his community, emphasizing service, cultural preservation, and spiritual leadership. This duty may have required a commitment and lifestyle that differed significantly from Princess Salwa's previous experiences. Royal marriages often come with a unique set of pressures, and for Princess Salwa, entering the Aga Khan family meant more than just marrying into royalty. It required embracing a role within a family revered by millions of Ismaili Muslims worldwide. The Aga Khan family's leadership extends beyond royalty to spiritual guidance, and with it comes a high level of public interest and expectation. While they maintained a private life and rarely appeared publicly, the couple was still under constant scrutiny, albeit indirectly. For Princess Salwa, transitioning from a relatively public but independent career, such as modeling, to a structured life with formal roles can be a source of pressure. Balancing personal needs with the family's cultural and spiritual roles might have introduced tensions, particularly as they navigated different life goals. This balancing act and the responsibilities of raising children in the public eye may have strained their relationship over time. As parents to Prince Irfan and Prince Sinan, Princess Salwa, and Prince Rahim were responsible for nurturing their sons' personal development and instilling them with the values and responsibilities associated with their heritage. Prince Rahim, who has been prepared from a young age to assume leadership roles within the Ismaili community, may have envisioned a specific path for their children's upbringing, one deeply connected to the family's cultural and spiritual traditions. Raising children in a multicultural household can be rewarding yet challenging, particularly when one parent comes from a background with distinct cultural or religious expectations. The demands of balancing these values and ensuring the children feel connected to both sides of their heritage have added complexity to their roles as co-parents. If differing perspectives on the children's upbringing or future roles in the Ismaili community arose, these could have contributed to underlying tensions. Could the princess have been bored with living in the castle? Princess Salwa's early life shows that she was a very hardworking woman who became famous early due to her determination. Being a full-time housewife that could have become a burden. Could she have finally felt weary about not doing anything? Personal growth and changes in life priorities can also play a significant role in any relationship. Over time, both Princess Salwa and Prince Rahim may have experienced shifts in their ambitions and outlooks. Princess Salwa's transition from a modeling career to royal duties likely required a shift in her identity, from a public figure in the fashion world to a role largely defined by her marriage and family responsibilities. Prince Rahim, on the other hand, has likely faced growing responsibilities within the Aga Khan development network, and the broader divorce might shift some dynamics within the family's public engagements. Still, it's unlikely to affect the core values and objectives of the Aga Khan development network or the family's commitment to social development. For the Ismaili community, the divorce is a reminder of the importance of empathy and understanding within relationships, and the value of prioritizing well-being over maintaining appearances. Similarly, Prince Rahim, already a significant figure within the Ismaili community and the Aga Khan development network, likely increased his responsibilities as his father, Aga Khan IV, advanced in years. This heightened responsibility could have deepened his commitment to work and philanthropic roles, potentially shifting his focus or priorities. As he took on more of these duties and responsibilities, the additional demands could have influenced how much time and energy he had for family life. They may have created distance and barrier between him and his wife, Princess Salwa. Lives afterward. The divorce of Prince Rahim Aga Khan and Princess Salwa Aga Khan marks a new chapter in their lives. Their marriage represented a bridge between cultures and brought new perspectives to the Aga Khan family. And their separation reflects the evolving nature of relationships, even among high-profile couples. While challenging, their decision to divorce is likely grounded in a desire for personal growth and well-being, enabling both to pursue paths that align with their needs, aspirations, and passions. For people who, at a very young age, started making money regardless of their background, sitting idle is not an approach for them. After the conclusion of the divorce, it is said that according to the Aga Khan family, children are not allowed to live with their mothers, but to stay with the father for growth and nurturing. But what is not said is that the woman doesn't have right to keep her child. As we see from Prince Rahim, it doesn't look like he has a relationship with his mother. After their divorce, Princess Salwa has not been seen online at any gathering or agency. She just vanished. Hers was a case of broken marriage, broken dreams, and broken aspirations. Is the princess hiding because of the public eye judging her failed marriage and giving up everything, now left with nothing but 2 children, failed dreams, and failed fairy tales? But then what do they say about fairy tales? They say it's an avenue to escape reality. So even when living in a fairy tale, remember that reality is awaiting you, and that marriage should not be a dream crusher. That's why setting ground rules matters. On the other hand, Prince Rahim is still very private, has not remarried, and is raising his sons to a way of life he believed in and worked for him in dedication to philanthropic causes. Embodying the Aga Khan family's values of compassion, resilience, and dignity, the sons are 9 and 7 respectively. They are grown and are being taught the ways of their family by their father, how to be selfless and respectful, and be able to inherit their family's pride. Marrying models and making them princesses is normal in the family. However, we do hope Princess Salwa has instilled value in her boys and taught them how to keep their homes and other cultural values from her side. What do you think about Princess Salwa and Prince Rahim? Do you think the princess was right about giving up her whole life for her marriage? Let us have your opinion in the comment section below. Before you go, check out other videos displayed on your screen. If you enjoy this video, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.